All right, you guys, last night there were some questions that were asked on these cards that I wrote down. Lydia, she asked about fear. How does she know the right path to choose? When you say the right path to choose, you're putting a lot of judgment on the path, that there's a right and a wrong path. And if you put it in your mind that it's binary like that, that's either or, then that could be very intimidating to actually take a chance to try something. And so it's really difficult, in my opinion, to go and do something new if you know that there's a wrong way to do it. And that's what inhibits a lot of people. That's what intimidates people from trying and exploring. I don't think there's a right or wrong path. There's just a path. You take it and you evaluate as you go. And if it doesn't feel right, you choose another path without judgment. People are a little bit lazy. When you show them too much, when the waiter opens the menu and there's 300 items to choose from, what happens? You start searching through it. You're like, what do I have? And it's very confusing. You don't want to make it more difficult for your client to hire you. You don't want to make it more difficult for an agency to hire you. You want to make it easier. How do you do that? You just tell them what it is that you do and you show them one thing and you do it really well. You want to go an inch wide and a mile deep because you want to become an expert and you want to be perceived as an expert. That's the end of question number 2. This is an impossible question that everybody likes to ask. So let me look into my crystal ball. Let me look inside my head. Nope. No predictions. Traditional or classical graphic design is dead or dying. Try to build community around what it is that you do. So if you're a designer and you're a maker, that's great. There are opportunities for you now in social media for you to build an audience around shared beliefs, values, and aesthetics, that if you're able to command a powerful enough audience, you can actually leverage that audience to make money for yourself. I mean, there's a calligrapher, his name is Seb Lester. He has over 1 million followers, and he no longer, as far as I know, does service work. So Seb Lester has been able to build an incredible following around hand-lettered logos and calligraphy. And because he's grown his followers to such a great amount that if he wants to make money, all he has to do is do a design and then make a print and sell it to his audience. He is, in essence, printing money. If you're a traditional designer, I would start to think about how you can plug into a community to build on it, teaching you things while you learn. Next up, Peter's asking about work-life balance. He works full-time. He also works part-time after hours as a freelancer doing web design work. You got steady income, you've got runway, you're not worrying about finances. So what you want to do is you want to be able to start raising your rates for freelance work. And what I would do is start working in terms of developing your skills as an art director or creative director. Now, we just talked about this global network of creatives and designers in the world. Why not leverage them? There's lots of really talented people from all over the world, parts of Eastern Europe, parts of Asia, parts of Africa. Work with people outside of your network and delegate the tasks to them. Then you are now beginning to build your business and you're planting the seeds to become an entrepreneur. And at a certain point, your freelance business will exceed the income you make from your full-time job. That's how I manage work-life balance. Most of us that choose to be in the creative field, this is what we would do in our free time anyways. So you already have life balance if you're doing this. What the problem right now is there are other things in your life that are conflicting against this. Maybe there's time that you have to spend with your partner, a time that you need to spend as a parent. What I would like to do is try to have those things overlap. Right now, I'm traveling with Aaron and Mark. Aaron behind the camera, Mark to my left. These are my friends that I also work with, and we get to go and see the world. Soon I'll be traveling with my whole family, and I vlog and do videos from where we travel to, so the lines are getting very blurry, and everybody wins. That's it for this one. Thank you, Peter. Moving on.